Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside this latest edition of Across the Cavs live edition. Usually doing this after wins, we're riding high, we're feeling good, but oh man, what a horrible loss for so many reasons. I mean, first off, this is the night that many were looking at. Oh, it's the Quickly Barrett debut. RJ had 19 and 9 with 5 turnovers. Quickly had 14.6 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals. All of Toronto's starters were in double figures. A lot of dysfunction showed from Cleveland. Yeah, a win is a win. Remember, they're without Mobley, without Garland. There was some serious dysfunction at times in this game where there wasn't any defense early on. And there was clearly a lack of cohesion throughout this one. Started out abysmal. They were getting destroyed. Coro disappeared when needed, missed a couple of threes, although he was having a strong performance. Donovan Mitchell overall 8 for 21. Couple of lane violations down the stretch, even though he had his moments. Sam Merrill looked fantastic with his 16 points. Karis LeVert got his 31 points. Jared Allen, 16, 11, and 4 was there when they needed him. But the biggest issue for me, and while George Niang did some good things in this game, and he sparked a run in the fourth quarter, one of my biggest gripes from this game, is that Max Strus came out after hitting a couple straight threes, and that third one that didn't count because they say he stepped out of bounds. Max Strus not being in the game, I think, was a massive blunder. Taking him out and losing his rhythm. He played 37 minutes, and he wasn't at his best. He only shot the ball 7 times. Realized it wasn't his night, but he hit 2 in the fourth quarter. And I think he would have maintained rhythm. And the shot that Max Strus missed may have gone in if he was not sat for those 3 minutes for Niang while he was playing well. I also think that Karis LeVert should not have come out of the game at all in the fourth quarter, and that you should have just let him ride all the way. But, Max Strus in the game the Cavs lost was a team high +9. So while the shot wasn't going, he was doing good things on the other side and all over the place. Give credit where it's due to Pascal Siakam, who looked like a king out there on the court, putting up 36 on 13 of 20. Did not miss. No one else really dominated from the Raptors. Scotty, Quickly, RJ, Pirtle. Schroeder did some things, but nobody really wowed in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I hate this loss. This is a bad loss. Raptors are 12 and 20. This is the RJ Quickly debut. You could show the rest of the NBA that the Raptors are in trouble. They got to do all this. No. Because the Knicks just traded RJ Quickly, who some were speculating could be part of a Donovan Mitchell trade package, that's not a story anymore, or at least in the moment of Don getting traded. And I was feeling really good about their chances going into the final sequences. But those empty possessions were not pretty. They were not good. I really, really did not enjoy a lot of what happened down the stretch, how they moved the ball, what they did. Also, can we please just, as an NBA collective, as a whole collective, just stop chucking the ball down the court for a hopeful catch-and-shoot 3 if you're down late. Half-court shots have gone in before. These deep heaves, it's not the best, but they've gone in. Give yourself a guaranteed shot instead of a hopeful catch-shoot turnaround. 1.4 is Strus. Don't be chucking the ball down the court 70 feet hoping someone's going to catch it. That's also not your role. Wish we had Kevin Love for that, or LeBron to catch it. They don't have any big guys to catch, turn, and shoot with Evan Mobley not there. I don't know if he would have been able to make a 3 anyway, for that matter. But I didn't like that at all. And the Cavs took really good care of the ball for the most part with 9 turnovers in total, forcing Toronto into 11. Maybe the only issue for Cleveland is that they only grabbed 6 offensive rebounds, allowing 10. 3-point shot was inconsistent. Nobody had it all night. LeVert was very strong throughout. Felt like he just didn't get the ball enough, even. And Donovan did not show up at the end of this game. He really did not show up. Missing the free throw. Then Jared Allen missed the free throw. Scotty Barnes came and scored. And then they just 3 straight empty sequences, man. You probably should have called the timeout at some point, JB. I don't have much else to add. This is a frustrating loss, man. We were down 20, came all the way back, took the lead for the first time in almost 39 minutes, only to fall short. The good news is the next 3 games are Wizards. The next 4 games are Wizards, Spurs, Nets. Nets in London next Thursday. Spurs have been horrendous. We'll see Wemby on Sunday. 2 against the Wizards, who've only won 6 games. You got to take them seriously. They did just beat the Nets. Nets have been struggling, but a win is a win. That's it. Merrill, keep doing what you're doing. It was 2 years ago today that Sam Merrill got cut by the Memphis Grizzlies, and it took 400 days for him to sign in his next NBA contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it was a wonderful time for him coming back into the league. He's fit in brilliantly this season and had a strong game. So did LeVert. But a lot of duds, letdowns. This was not a good game from TT. Tristan ended up with a neutral net rating, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Craig Porter did not play in the second half. You know, it is what it is in this one. Dean wasn't really present and didn't score after the opening possession. Okoro had some real nice moments and then missed some major threes. Okoro wasn't expected to be a knockdown shooter from deep. I remember the one against the Nets last year. He missed 2 opportunities wide open from 3 where Donovan did do a great job of getting him the basketball, even though he disappeared on these other possessions. And those are just misses. 12 of 36 from behind the arc. Not going to beat many teams with that. I mean, Toronto won 11 for 30 and won, but Pascal hit shots he doesn't normally hit. He came in as a 26% three-point shooter, made 5 long balls. That's it. Cavs lost. More pod content coming up. Zach White's with you as always on Across the Cavs. A disappointing loss to the Raptors. See you Wednesday for Toronto. Washington, and then Washington again Friday. Adios.